This is Real Chat Radio. My name is Warren Michaels, and I'm the host. Each Wednesday night, myself and my good friend Michael Johns,
the energy issue, he said, and
bring
then
you
we're going to look at offshore drilling.
some of the most
That's
entertaining
Obama's way of saying
commentaries
we're never
ever
going to get
used.
around to it.
At the internet.
Now the American people hear that and they say, well, he's going to be okay. He's going to pursue offshore drilling just like McCain.
Michael
No,
Johns.
he's not. He's had a fundamental opposition.
former White
to it
House
from
speechwriter.
day one. He's never embraced it.
President
What you're
George
hearing,
Herbert Walker
you know,
Bush,
is really a Harvard attorney
and considered to be
his
an expert public
message
policy
in a way to try to really, I think, openly deceive the American people. And, you know, and there were certainly several examples.
These shows air at 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Really, according to some rankings, the most liberal member of the United States Senate. More liberal than Ted Kennedy on several votes.
Michael and I invite
and
you
certainly, even by
to join
conservative
us
estimates, among the top three
during these live
He's
broadcasts,
been a
globally
a
accessible
kind of shock troop
throughout the entire world.
He has no history of bipartisan cooperation.
We have been known to be picked up by 14 countries.
Very poisonous in his rhetoric against other members of the other party. And I think the success
Our
of
topics?
the campaign is that he's been able, very delicately,
Whatever the
to
crisis
completely
is at the
redefine
moment,
himself in the image of most Americans.
that's what we talk about.
And I think his biggest
Could be world
issue,
economics,
which is that he has no
the economic decay of the United States of
job for the
America,
most part.
the failing of AIG,
Credentials, but they're certainly listed among the top
the
1,000
political campaign,
Americans in being credentialed
debates.
for that job. I was just going to say that disadvantage becomes a
Healthcare.
disadvantage at a moment like this, because people that are inside and have followed
every Wednesday night,
you know, where he has come down
as we meet
with
here,
issues and knows the affiliations that he's
the show has grown in
Bears,
popularity.
etc. through the ages. It all
We're not
spells,
surprised.
Here's a man that's at the far left of the
With Michael
political
Johns,
fringe of our culture,
even though a
but
Republican,
he's been able to define himself as Clinton
tries to be
in 1992
nonpartisan,
as if none of that
and
ever
does
happened.
succeed
And I think
in
that
most
is kind
cases.
of the core with 20 days left now is, you know, are we able to really look through
He is
this
considered
man's
to be
rhetoric and see that he's been by
an
and large
expert public
polarizing,
policy
far
analyst,
left figure in American politics,
and was a former
or can
editor
he succeed as he has up to date
to
in
Policy
basically
Review.
being able to define what we talk about, what we don't talk about, what issues are
Now
relevant,
Michael
what
is
aren't
a
relevant. Every time he's alleged of something, he says we got to get
executive
beyond that. And
in
he
the
has all
healthcare
these
field.
cliche responses that ultimately
Keeps
do
us
prove successful, I guess, in deflecting the media now.
Every
Some consider
Wednesday.
So that's just media bias. I think
I
I
myself-
give the media a little more credit than that. I don't think we're in a
I come from
position
the streets
right
of the
now where
Bronx.
American media are looking to give the guy a free pass.
What do I know?
But I do think that they've been
I know
wooed
common
over
sense.
in a way, and haven't
I
called
can
them
tell.
out on a number of these things.
will be being pushed around by our
Yeah,
government.
well, you know,
I can tell.
I
the
hate
veterans
to play
aren't
the game,
careful.
you know, but
And I
you
can
know, as
tell
I'm watching, I'm saying to myself,
There's a
that,
problem in military
you know,
housing.
I see both sides.
And I
as
can
far
tell
as
when they're lying to us.
But I mean,
Okay, and I can
give
tell
credit to the game tonight.
when they care and when they don't care.
I don't know. I don't know what you know. What
You might as well know what my general view is right now. I really don't think they care. And every day, more and more come onto my way of thinking.
He jumped at us. It really looked very confident, didn't he?
So please,
I thought he did. I thought
Stay
he looked,
tuned.
I think you pointed
Every
out
Wednesday night.
in one of in the second interview, the one that
from 10 p.m.
all formats,
to 11 p.m.
comfortable.
Eastern
But
Daylight
I
Time.
thought the first debate,
And listen to Real Chat Radio
tonight. He will
at realchatradio.com.
communicated in assertive ways, and honestly,
Now I wish you
but now I'm saying
a
this
good
from
night.
a kind of political standpoint.
Stay
I don't
tuned.
think he looked all that carefully scripted. I mean, he clearly had some points he wanted to make. But for instance, if you look at this election right now and you say it's down to 10 states, and that the women's vote, for instance, is probably going to be a very, very influential swing vote. You know, if anyone advising him would sort of say, hey, look, you know, women are whatever the number is, 60 to 40 pro-choice, or maybe even more than that. Don't, try not to talk about that issue. He raced right into it, had no problem talking about his pro-life viewpoints and trying to also explain the position in terms of abortion, which he praised. He called it, as you call Obama out, utilized viewpoints saying that protection of a woman's life or health, that is a buzz phrase that's used by the pro-abortion